Hello ambassadors. This video is going to be going to all the ambassadors and perhaps some of the members. I want to thank the lead and co-ambassadors for all of the hard work that you've done to keep Successful Thinkers Network going so well. But now it's Successful Thinkers Network's turn to help you, the leaders and the members. But we need your help so we can give back to all of you for all you've done and you continue to do. No one likes change, but sometimes change is good. And in this case, change is huge for the growth of your chapter and the benefits it brings to you as a participating leader and all of the members in the growth of their businesses. The large majority of you are truly engaged on the site, and we constantly receive notification of speakers going through our showcase with speakers and filling out their speaker profile. Connections are being made, chapter members are checking in, non-stop invites are happening all day, every day on the site. There's a saying, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. So we're not asking you to learn everything or even use all the tools at this point, but we are asking you to at least do the minimums, which I'll explain in a few seconds. I'd like to remind you that there is no other system in the world like ours with any business networking groups. I don't care if they're a pay organization or they're a free mom and pop organization. We're a standalone platform, end of story. Our culture has allowed us to stand apart from all other networking groups. We've proven that over the last 5 years through all the free television and radio and magazines, newspaper articles, and the 9 books that have been written that have included information about Successful Thinkers Network. But now we've really done it with our new app and website, which is a free platform that's working really well for all. First of all, for those of you that are starting a new chapter or you're bringing in new ambassadors, we've just completed our online ambassador certification process. That's just as easy as our speaker certification, so a new ambassador can be certified anytime, day or night. We even have an ambassador called Global Ambassador. And by the time you see this video, we should have or will be days away from releasing our link that allows you to invite as many people as you want with one blast or post on your social media walls or your meetup.com emails and so forth. With this custom link that belongs to each member, it allows the credit to go back to you, the member, so you can get the credit you deserve for inviting new guests into Successful Thinkers Network. I know you wanted it, so we did it. Our plans are to continue working with all the ambassadors to help with this transition. So now let me get to what we need from all the leaders and members to make this transition as smooth as possible starting now. Effective immediately, we're asking all leaders to embrace the next few steps, 100%, in order for all the members to be able to take advantage of our new exciting system. Again, I'm still willing to help you. In fact, our new regional ambassador, Gary Masari, is here for you too. Gary's currently overseeing all the Northern California chapters he has time for, along with me. And in the greater Sacramento region, Robert Velarde, one of our original co-founders, is here to help as well. So here are the basics we need from you as a leader and member. Number 1, continue inviting all the members into Successful Thinkers Network Connect. Most all of you have already done this and continue to do it. Because this is new for most of the members, it'll take a continued effort to get everyone to find out about the new system. But now we actually have the 2-minute promotional video that accompanies the invite that we didn't have until just recently. Number 2, we need to get all of the members to check in at each event so they can start taking advantage of the new system. This is critical for the members to get access to the free reports and see who's at each of the meetings and who's referring business to other members. If a member doesn't check in, they'll not be able to see the past events to know who was there or the reports they deserve to see. If a member has not accepted an invite or no one has sent them one, you can do it. If the member is still in process of learning how to download an app or use the app, then any ambassador from your chapter can check them in through the ambassador tools. If you as a leader are still struggling, I'm here to help you, or whoever you put in charge of this task. Once your members pick a chapter as their home chapter, it literally takes 2 to 3 seconds to complete the check-in. And I mean 2 to 3 seconds. The members who have figured it out, it takes them about 3 seconds to check themselves in. Once you have half of your membership base taught how to do this on their own, they can then turn around and help the other members, making the entire transition really easy. I did a 2-part video you can find in the help site that shows you exactly what to do under the Ambassador section. Number 3, set your events up on the Successful Thinkers Network Connect. It takes literally 15 seconds, whether you do it on your cell phone or you do it on your laptop. And I do mean 15 seconds. Number 4, have 100% of your speakers go through the 8-minute certification process. No exceptions. There's absolutely no other showcase of speakers like what we have with the Successful Thinkers Network, period. And when I say period, I mean worldwide. We are the first to create this for you. The showcase of speakers is a blessing for the ambassadors who are seeking speakers, and a blessing for the speakers looking for an audience. If a speaker says they don't have the time to go through the 8-minute process, then they don't need to speak for Successful Thinkers Network. And I'm serious. If you have an issue with this, please call me and I'll help you understand how we are giving a speaker way more value than they're giving Successful Thinkers Network. This is the only way you and other ambassadors will be able to find speakers, especially when you're looking for specific categories of speakers. And for the speakers, this gives them yet another way to be found beyond the typical relying on someone else to promote them, or them knocking on your door or calling you to ask if you'd consider them to speak at your chapter. So I've had to make this mandatory that they go through the process. It sounds harsh, but for 5 years I've heard ambassadors say, I'm struggling trying to find a speaker. This completely solves the issue for 100% of the ambassadors seeking speakers, because they can now find them with the push of a button. What if a speaker says they don't have time? It's a good question. If they say that, then they actually don't respect the months or years you have put into building your chapter, let alone all that Successful Thinkers Network has done to create over 200 chapters over the years, that they could have access to our audience. I find it interesting when someone wants to speak and doesn't feel they need to respect an 8-minute request that could easily lead to way more speaking gigs and more influence into our program. If you've not yourself gone through the 3-minute and 50-second video that shows and tells the speaker benefits, you may want to do it yourself so that you can actually feel good about this process. In fact, the more I think about it, anyone that may resist an 8-minute process, it's really a matter of not knowing how it all works for both parties, the ambassador's benefit and the speaker's benefit. And number 5, if you're too busy as a leader, ask your chapter for help and we'll certify them for you. There's always someone that can help with the Successful Thinkers Network Connect process, and everyone wins when we all work together.